Yeah, so here we are with Todd's Tips, and we're glad you joined us. We're just kind of getting things set up, just a little bit of, that's okay, just a little bit of a different feel today. And you can see on the couch is our puppy doggy, Roy. We thought we'd just bring him in since it is his birthday today. It's his 1-year birthday, and he's had his birthday lunch, and so he's schnoozing. This isn't typical. He's pretty active, especially in the afternoons and evenings, but he had a really nice meal. So we'll see if he stays with us the whole time. He might get up and leave, but you at least got to be introduced or see again Roy from Elroy. He is our 1-year-old silver lab, and Hudson is getting things all set. I think we're looking good there, aren't we? Mm-hmm. I just gotta, since we're really off the cuff, I gotta make sure I turn off my phone here.
This is more off the cuff than we've ever been for this.
Yeah. So, as I said, this is Todd's Tips. And what else do we need to do before we get into it?
Nothing else. Usually I start these out with just a little bit of a introduction of who Dad is and why we do these videos. We're both full-time voiceover talents. Dad's been a full-time voiceover talent for 14 years. He's in his 14th year. And I am just under 3 years. I'm in my 3rd year of voiceover, full-time. And basically what these are tips that Dad gives, same kind of things that he gives me. If you've been here, you know this spiel. But if you're new, gives me some tips, you guys some tips on how he runs his business. This year, he's already over $200,000 in voiceover. The last 7 years, he's been over $200,000 in voiceover alone, no coaching, nothing else. And the last 8 years, it's been 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. Yeah. So anyway, just to give his name a little bit of, I always say credence, but give it a little bit of value to that, that he might know what he's doing. Anyway, perk up your ears. And just before I start, these videos will still be free for everybody out there on YouTube. The Todd's Tips and the numbers, but the numbers are going to get a little bit of a makeover. And if you're interested in finding out more about what's happening there, you can contact us. We're starting a new Facebook group that is direct email marketing and voiceover related. It's for people who need help with direct email marketing. So there'll be lots of different things that we'll be doing in that group. If you're interested, you can let us know. If you're not, no problem. So anyway, yeah, Todd's Tips, let's get into it.
And that's called VO Marketing Pro Plus, just so you know, so you can reference that if you'd like to. So just back to Roy, our puppy dog. If he gets up and starts moving around, he's probably going to knock that
maybe
camera, but we'll see. Maybe he'll be careful. Maybe he'll sleep for a while. So Todd's Tips, and off we go. We're talking about do's and don'ts, and we have these caveats always, and that's just to help you be able to take a moment to think, put your hand to your chin, be able to say, now, how can I take what Todd's learned in his 14 years and maybe where he is in his journey of voiceover and be able to then apply those to your specific situation, because everybody's situation is different. We understand that. And so when Hudson talks about the money, it's to kind of make you go like this. When we talk about the caveats, it's to make you go like this. So you think and apply. Anyway, here's another do and don't. This time a do. I do think most people way overcomplicate direct email marketing. I think they way overcomplicate it. Now, have you ever seen a professional golfer chip out of a sand bunker?
Yes.
They make it look easy. Then you try it and, you hit 5 of them in a row and they, come right back to you. 5 shots in a sand bunker. Or have you ever seen a skilled craftsman make a dresser or a table? They appear to never have issues. Every measurement and cut and assembling makes it look effortless. But a guy like me, or even kind of a weekend warrior for crafts, that's a little bit more difficult. It just doesn't come together like that. I think about Hudson. Hudson's a really good baseball player, and he has brothers that are still on the same, past high school home talent baseball team. And they always talk about the fact that he makes it look easy. Well, but there's been a lot of time and effort put into baseball developing your skills, working hard at thinking it through and working out and then playing at a high level. And so, yeah, there might be some skill there that's above some of them. Nevertheless, a lot of it is you making something that's not so easy look easy. You get the picture. When you're a pro at anything, you have a tendency to make it look easier than it is. When others try to replicate it, that gift or skill, not so simple. But whether it's golfing or playing baseball or being a craftsman, the ease in which these people do things, what they do, it's not complicated. It's really quite simple. Hard work, which includes training, and determination over time, plus some simple processes, equal a skill that isn't easy, but oftentimes they make it look easier than it is. With this in mind, let's talk about direct email marketing. Direct email marketing, in my mind, isn't complicated. Contrary to what lots of people tell you in the VO industry, coaches, they lay out fancy master plans that include highfalutin CRMs and strategies that make things look a lot harder, I think, and more complex than they are. And I don't exactly know why. Maybe it's because it's hard and complicated for them, possibly. Or maybe it's because if you make something look harder and more complex than it really is, you can set yourself up as an expert and make some cold cash and have other people sign up for your classes and such. That's another way that you can make things look more complicated than they are, or a reason. Becoming successful in direct email marketing is not complicated. A simple plan, my simple plan has always been, still is, Microsoft 365, Google, and Excel spreadsheet. In fact, before that, it was a notebook. It was a
loose leaf paper.
Yeah. Second thing, some basic training, and maybe some tweaking here and there as you kind of find out where you need to go and what you need to do. And then just do it. Just do it. Simple plan, some basic training, just do it. Lots of emails. Again, people say, how many emails? More than you can imagine. How much time? Lots of time. People say, how much time? More than you can imagine. There's lots of time and lots of emails. Just get it in your head if you're going to be in the direct email market. But it's not complicated. It's just doing it. I think the hardest part of direct email marketing is number 3. That's the just do it side, not the 1 and 2, the plan and some training. It's not that hard. It's the number 3. It's where the rubber meets the road. That's number 3, just doing it, being organized, being disciplined, being patient, persevering, having persistence, those things. National Association of Voice Actors, NAVA, their 2022 survey results say direct email marketing, 53% of the people surveyed said that they do direct marketing, 53%. But 88% of those 53% say they make 4 touches or less per day. So out of the 53%, 88% of those make 4 marketing touches or less per day. Remember, 20% or less income from direct email marketing is 66%. And so you remember that the overall 1,200 surveyed, 76% make $20,000 or less per year. So those above numbers that I just gave you, those are not large at all. People aren't putting many emails out there. They're not doing it regularly. They're not making much money from direct. How can they be? You're making $20,000 a year total. And what part of that is direct marketing? Maybe it's all, but that's still only $20,000 a year. Clearly, what VO talent most need is not help in 1 and 2. That's the simple plan and the training. Sure, they need help in that area. Certainly, there's education. But what they need help in is encouragement. And that, by the way...
Good.
See,
nice segue.
I did that on purpose, though. It's not such a silky segue because we are starting this new group called VO Marketing Pro Plus. VO Marketing Pro takes people that are established for the most part, have a pro demo are making enough money to hire an assistant to do direct email marketing for them. VO Marketing Pro is something we're starting.
VO Marketing Pro
Plus is something we're starting to help people who might be in single A or double A or triple A.
Who are getting started, maybe don't make enough money in their own efforts. They want to do it themselves. They don't have enough money to hire somebody. All those things. That's a way to help people out because there seems to be quite a need. Like you just said, 53% or 88% of the 53% who do marketing touches only do 4 a day. And that's probably not going to cut it.
Just think about it. If you guys started, whether it's on your own or got a part of something that's going to help encourage you and educate you like VO Marketing Pro Plus, what if you could do 10 a day or 20 a day? You'd be in the 20%
top,
or 30%. Yeah, exactly.
Of sending out.
So just something to think about.
And once again, how much money have you made in direct email marketing? Not that this is always, but you send out religiously, and I've been sending out religiously for over a year and a half, and I'm going to be over $40,000 this year in voiceover, not just direct email marketing alone. Make sure I say that, but direct email marketing is probably half of what I make my money on. So how you've made like what?
Mine's about $190,000 this year in direct marketing income. And it should be, unless the wheels completely fall off, it should be over $200,000. Last year it was just a tad bit, $800 under $200,000. So
if you want somebody to tap into who is doing it pretty well and is, I would say, is an expert in it, get a hold of Dad. Get a hold of us. You can email us at hudsonbarsness@yahoo.com, or you can get a hold of VOMP, the VO Marketing Pro Group, John Barsness at VOMarketingPro.com. Or you can just comment right below here. But I think you'd be missing out if you didn't tap into something like that.
It's not a get-rich-quick thing at all, because remember what I said, lots of emails, lots and lots and lots of emails, and lots of time.
Thank you. Like I said, these videos, Todd's tips, they'll be out there on our in their playlists like they've been. They'll be free. You can access them anytime. There are more like these in their playlist. We've done lots and lots and lots of these. So check those out if you're new to this channel, or if you've been here for a while and you just haven't checked them out. Next up, we do our numbers videos. That's going to change a little bit. But Johnny will be here from VOMP to let you know how you guys did. Dad and I will do our numbers. And then we're going to show you what the VOMP Plus group is going to get added on to that in that video. So check that out, and we'll see you later. Did you like that video? Check out more from the original Father-Son Voiceover podcast right over here, or subscribe to our channel right here.